What's up, fam? It's your boy Demuir here, purveyor of all sounds underground. Thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel today, where I'll be discussing the topic of Loopmasters Loopcloud tool. Before I jump into the details, what I need from you is that SLC, hit subscribe, like, comment, more importantly, hit the notifications bell to stay in touch with the new videos that we have up and coming. I should also advise of some full disclosure here. I am involved with an affiliate program with Loopmasters, and I have produced a sample pack called House Crates in doing this review, so I just wanted to be straight up and clear on that. But this is only day 2 of my use of Loopcloud, and I gotta say it is absolutely phenomenal. Let's just jump right into the details. Like, first off, it's such an easy installation. You install this pretty much like you would any other plugin, and I have it here as a VST. Loaded up, it gives the actual Loopcloud device here the tempo information, and it allows you to preview samples that you're interested in real time. When you've installed the product in the first go, it asks you to just point out where your sample libraries are of existing packs you may have. So I've already done that. It indexed a ton of samples, and those are in my personal library here. And you also have the option to upload it to the cloud. I think it starts off at 256 gigs of storage, and you can also purchase additional storage as well. I love this fact because it offers up an immediate advantage to make sure you are exhausting all creative avenues of existing sample pack sounds that you already have in your arsenal, or it moves you easily to explore other genres because it's just all about the particular sound and how it's tagged and indexed by Loopmaster or within your own library. So simple, easy to use, and I'm going to attempt to create a beat here. I already made a really dope beat with this yesterday, which was day 1 of this, and I love the way it came out. Super easy to use, as I said, but I'm gonna just jump right into things. I have a bass loop here. Let's give that a listen. Put my headphones on. So a nice disco-y vibe, and let's just start building around this thing because there is a ton of good creative options in here that allows you to explore, and you get maximum flexibility to just start building beats straight away. And that's what I love about this thing so far. So I got my own bass sample in there. Next thing I want to do is find a kick. So let's do that here. And I want one shots. I don't want patterns or looped kicks. I just want one shots that I can leverage into this pattern. I know the key is already F sharp major, and this is another beautiful thing about this product. You can dive right in and you could say auto detect or auto transpose to the desired key we want to work in. So it's F sharp for me because that's what the bass is in. So let's listen and preview at the same time. Let's go. And I got this pattern. I didn't even have to plug this pattern in for the one shot. It's all here already set up. Just go to basics, house kick pattern, 4 to the floor, straight away, ready to go. Previewing this kick, sounds all right. Let's see what else there is. I like this kick. And the other thing I love about this, I probably wouldn't have picked this kick right off the bat. Like a lot of producers, I'm sure, have fallen into this where you just get used to you know, certain sounds that you love working with because they're trusted, they work for you all the time. And this was already in my arsenal, and I could tell it's in my arsenal because it's sitting in the cloud. So I like it. All I need to do at this point is now say, all right, let's download that. We're going to download the processed one. So we're going to drag and drop that in. It's already time stretched. Well, it's a one shot, but it's already patterned out to be at 126 BPM. And I'm just going to copy that over, and let's listen back to it. So now it's playing directly in my project. Let's keep it moving. Let's see if we find a hi-hat. So open hat. I'm going to select one shots here. And this is the real cool thing. I could sort where I'm going to grab this open hat. I can grab it off of the desktop here or from the cloud, and it indicates which ones I gotta purchase potentially. So let's pick a hi-hat pattern before I preview this. Now that we got our kick, let's go to basics. My bad. Hats and shakers is what we want. House hats 1. Let's listen to this. My bad. Just load that. There we go. Alright, let's see what else we got. Just mess around with the pattern. Let's go to second pattern. I like that. I'm like, man, there's a whole bunch in here that I already got in the cloud. I don't need to spend a point for this one. Let's see what else we got. That's a nice layered hat. 1 point. A little low. You can change the volume here. I'm just scrolling through, seeing what else there is. Let's try this dirty one. No. Let's check this one out. We could do this all day. So I'm gonna grab this. I think it's alright. Download that. Processed already. Boom, it's in our project. It's right into my desired level of headroom. That's exactly what I want. So, copy that over. Let's continue. See if we find a shaker, because this beat already has a bass line. It's nice and disco-y. It's working for me. So see if we find a shaker loop. Let's just grab a loop. Let's see what it does. Let's try that again. Shaker loops. Let's see what we get here. Still in my library. Let's see why this one is 2 points. What about this one? Just scrolling through, man. I love the fact that these are all different types of loops, some of which I already have in my library that I wouldn't necessarily go to, because you get to a point where you just have so much stuff. So scrolling through these, you're just discovering different things. Okay, let's go with this. I like this shaker. That. Right. I better save this. Call this Loopcloud Demo 2. I'll play you the first one I did the other day, yesterday, man. Popped off. So let's see what we got so far. Alright. Kind of like this. Now I could just tweak a little bit. Get a little bump in that bass line. This loop has a decent snare in there, but let's see what other snares we can find. That was a good quality time. Let's start sidechaining the bass. Good old friend track spacer here. Sidechain with the kick. Fast attack and release. This is crazy, man. We're getting like a beat off mad fast. So I got my kick side chaining. Sounds good to me. All right, let's see what else we can find here. Looking for a snare. And let's jump genres this time. Let's see if we can find a nice crisp snare in hip hop. Hip hop snare. One shot. Super easy. Oh, spelled it wrong this way. You know what? I don't even need to do this. Just say hip hop snare, one shots. And then I select my pattern, basics. Let's see what it gives us. Some hard ass snares, man. Again, I already have this in my arsenal. I don't have this one though. Those are dope. I like this one, it's subtle. And here's some of the other things you could do. You can manipulate the decay. You could also manipulate the dB of the sample. So one's lighter than the other to give it a natural feel. Go even lighter here. So it's there, but it sounds like it's one whole thing because we've done these simple manipulations to the dB of the sample as well as the decay. It's crazy. And you also got a bunch of other tools here that allow you to further manipulate, you know, the actual sample you're previewing. Like you can mess with the pitch of it. So I think if we grab that there, we can preview the differences in the pitch within the particular chop of this snare pattern we're working with. Let's check it out. There we go, right? Crazy. And if we want to set things back to 0, just double click. I like where it's at right now, so all right. So whatever. Let's just bring that in. It's 1 point. So by that, process, 1 little point, bring it in processed, and there's our pattern. Ready to go. It's manipulated, and we can do the zoom in on that. You can see exactly what I did. I went a little lighter on the one part of the pattern, a little harder here, and it just sounds natural to me. Let's get rid of the drawing. Right, so repeat that 3 times. Funky, it's working for me. And here's the other piece. So when you're developing a particular sample library, like with your own stuff, like I know I have a lot of drum related samples, and any vocal samples I picked up, I just grab them from wherever, you know, records or whatnot. I never really leverage vocals from sample packs. So let's see what sort of vocal stuff we can get out of here. Let me just reset it, just give it a listen as we scroll through and see what will work. This whole serendipitous nature of this when it comes to creativity is something I just love, and this is a definite enabler. So let's check out, let's see what we got.
Yeah, it's really clear I'm getting near to the finish line. Yeah, get your glasses, it's summertime. Yeah, the boy about to shine. Shine.
What's that? That's kind of cool. I get it. And I have it in my own library in a cloud. It's crazy. I've never messed with this before. See what this one's like. Taking a while to get there. Oh wait. Crazy. And again, moving it right in key. See, I like that. 2 points for that. Sure, why not? Put it in there, and it is done. That's pretty crazy, but it works. So, and then, you know, and you could just take it from here. So this to me would be a full-blown sketch at this point, where I feel comfortable. I have something to work with, you know, to actually create a song out of. Like, high marks to Loopmasters for this one, because every sound I've selected here would be things that I wouldn't normally take, but it has my spin on it, and now I can do you know some of the normal things I would do in terms of getting into Native Instruments Machine and adding some pieces there. So I can go on for days about this, but just the fact that, you know, it organizes your existing audio samples, introduces you to new ones, organizes everything in a way that allows you just to be creative seamlessly. And it took me no time to get into this, and all I introduced was this bass loop. I've added a filter now. So if you're using like Native Instruments machine like I do, I can just go bananas with the things I normally do. I'm going to paste in another open hat, see where that takes me. Not what I want to do. I ain't done yet. I'm like, I need a clap for this. Let's find a clap. One-shot claps, basic snare pattern. Let's see what we get. Still got that loaded. I like natural sounding claps. About this one. It's too much. I like this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pay a point for that. That's cool by me. Let's bring that in. So let's stop this. Why is it doing it on the 1 and 3? That's not right. All right, so I got a clap in there now. Let's paste that out. And if I want to rock my own little snare thing, I got Native Instruments machine up here. I could change this open hat. Like, the whole thing is all so integrated nicely. I could just do my thing. I don't even have to think about it. So, take this off. It's back on. Tighten that up a bit. Anyway, I think you all get the point. This is a phenomenal tool, Loopmasters Loopcloud. When it comes to creativity, this thing just allows you to create. And I haven't even gotten into a lot of the in-depth features. Like, you got a grid here. If you want to program any samples or patterns you chopped up here, you can change the grid, just like I do in Native Instruments machine from time to time. Right now it's a 1/16, but I can get into the 1/64. And you can, I believe, do the same thing here. This is 1/64. You zoom in and play samples where you want, preview them, and then drag and drop it. So, I mean, this is phenomenal stuff. I highly recommend getting into this. I'm going to check out Loop drums as well. I haven't had a chance to dive into that, but everything I've seen so far with Loopcloud is extremely impressive to me, and there's just no excuse for not being in key and not having tools that allow you to be creative freely with this. This is well thought out. Everything as well in terms of the history here, in terms of the samples you previewed, along with what time you looked at them, and you can easily recall all these things. And damn, this goes back mad far. This is going back to stuff I did yesterday. So really cool piece of kit. And you know, you can tag different samples as you discover them, and you'll always be coming back to this. So I just love the way it integrates your existing library and whatever else is up in the cloud via Loopmasters. So again, highly recommended. I encourage you check this one out. Much love and respect to you. It's your boy Demuir here. Peace. Oh, you know what? Before we go away, I did tell you I was going to play you the beat I made on day one of this thing. So, through the magic of video editing, we'll forward this one up. Alright, so here we got the project up. Let's give it a quick listen. Gotta adjust the space. All sounds from Loopcloud. Really dope. I was able to get this off in less than half an hour. So, really dope stuff. Check it out. Loopmasters Loopcloud. You're going to love it. Much love and respect to you. Peace.